Ah, look at that beautiful, non-broken world. Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing Jak and Daxter the Precursor Legacy, which is thankfully not broken now. So, let's go talk to Kira and Samos, since we've done their missions.
Hey guys, keep collecting power cells. They're the key to continuing our journey north.
So yeah, she's out of missions for us.
My. What are you two doing here? You have power cells to collect. Leave me alone until you have them!
And yes, Samos is out of missions for us too. So, that means the only other person who has missions for us is this plant here. Except not really.
What are you two doing here? You have power cells to collect. Leave
Okay,
me
he's
alone
repeating the same
until you
line.
have them.
I know he has a second line for when he doesn't have missions.
We need power cells to fuel the heat shield.
I'm not sure how to trigger it. It's not really important, but you know, I'm trying to show all the cutscenes and all.
You two just don't understand the gravity of the situation. This is about more than a single boy gone fuzzy. This is about life as we know it. Now get out there and fulfill your destiny.
Yeah, so you need to leave the room, because one is triggered when he's facing you, and one is triggered when he's looking away from you. Anyways, so the actual person who we need to do his mission is the sculptor. We got his muse, we just need to return it to him. I mean, there's also, like, the Precursor Oracle over there. But we could come back and get that anytime. You know, once we've got enough orbs. Which we do not. Because we haven't been going collectathon mode.
Oh, my muse! You saved her! Oh, you really are the best. Here, take this power cell. I won't need it now that I have my inspiration back.
Can I just point out the fact that the sculptor said that this muse creature was about Daxter's size? That was just a flat-out lie. Anyways, we now have 20 power cells. You know what that means.
Good. You've collected enough power cells to fuel my heat shield. Meet me by the entrance to the fire canyon by climbing the cliff behind the farmer's house. Bring the power cells, and hurry! My father says he's seen more lurkers around.
We could just make her annoyed with us if we just ignore her plea. Should we do that? Should we ignore her plea? Just head back to the beach. We're actually gonna do Fire Canyon, because that's our next mission. We will come back to these places later. Did I not leave the level far enough for her to be annoyed with me? Because, like, she does have a different, albeit, you know, very similar line for if you, you know, come back again. I just want to make her annoyed with us to get this pointless line. Because I'm a crazy completionist like that. I mean, this guy thinks it's funny. Whoa, Jak is actually looking downward at him. So, like, he gives you hints, like Link's eyes in Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. And maybe other games, I don't know. Does he do that in Skyward Sword? Probably. I didn't know Jak did that. Never really paid attention to it. But hey, now I know. So I'm happy I made the detour. Plus we love our laughing fisherman friend. She's really not gonna say anything, is she? I mean, she just kind of tells you to hurry up. It's not really a cutscene, so... yeah, I'm not gonna be too hurt about not showing it. I mean, I'd be a little hurt. But it's not really a cutscene. You know, it's a bit of dialogue with a flyover to show, you know, what we've already seen. You know, it's the same cutscene, just with a slightly different line of dialogue. Anyways, let's do Fire Canyon.
Great! You have the 20 cells needed to power my heat shield. Now be careful. The shield will only protect your zoomer till it reaches 500 degrees, so try to keep her cool. Flying over open lava will definitely heat you up fast. Hit 500 degrees and it's over.
Over? Like burning molten metal over?
The fire canyon gets pretty hot, so keep a lookout for jumps to keep you off the hot ground. I've also released several blue cooling balloons you can use to drop the shield's temperature quickly. Oh, and when you get across, don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Blue Sage's lab. Then we'll be able to teleport over and meet you. Good luck!
Alright then. Let's get going. So you see we've got a gauge in the bottom left, that's our heat gauge.
There's scoutflies out here too!
So yeah, we gotta just make sure we collect everything along the way, don't miss anything or your heat will go up too much. Those balloons cool us down. Not going over the super hot lava is good. That was bad. This blue eco speeds us up.
Use the hot turn to steer harder!
I missed that lurker. I could have gotten air off him. Okay, so I didn't first try that one, but oh well, whatever. It's a bit unfortunate, but it's fine. But yeah, you can get air off those lurkers. Now it's a lot easier to get through here now that we don't have to worry about collecting stuff. We're still running a bit hot though. That's all our scout flies. We're pretty much in the clear now. We're past all the super hot stuff. There's our last precursor orbs, then the other power cell.
Wahoo! We made it!
So yeah, that's the second level we've completed to, 100% completion. Reach the end of Fire Canyon and free 7 scout flies. Why is Kira not yelling at me? She'll yell at me if I go this way.
Hey! We're still waiting. Turn on the teleport gate.
I don't want to. Oh, they actually let me go now. I know there's like multiple lines you can get of her yelling at you, but you know, it's not really a cutscene, so whatever. It's just basically her saying the same things, like, hey, you know, we can't help you if you don't let us in.
Whoa! I don't think I'll ever get used to that teleporter tingling sensation. Hey! It looks like the Blue Sage threw a party.
Oh my! Rock Village is on fire!
One heck of a party.
No, I mean Rock Village is being bombarded with flaming boulders. Oh, and it looks like the Blue Sage is working on a levitation machine to move them. Assuming it's operational, we're gonna need power cells to fuel it. I guess you two are going to have to find some more.
We'd better take a look at his notes. Jack, go check on the villagers, then come back and give us an update. And take the furball with you.
Alright, so now we can use this teleporter to go back to either Geyser Rock or the Green Sage's hut. You know, any teleporters we've used in the game. We've got the Flut here. We can talk to Samos and Kira to get some more missions.
Well, the situation here stinks worse than a lurker's armpit. Before Blue Sage's disappearance, he journaled significant trouble in all of the surrounding areas. Of particular interest to me is the dark eco-infection of some innocent plants in the Precursor Basin. Kira will teleport your Agrav Zoomer to the nearest transpad. Ride the Zoomer to a green eco vent, and then carry the green eco to the corrupted plants. That should heal them. Don't miss a single plant, or the infected ones will slowly reinfect the healthy ones. And Daxter, start cleaning up in here. And don't forget the corners.
Now, even with power cells, will we have enough power?
So yeah, we gotta heal some plants in the Precursor Basin. Samos, talk to me again.
My eyes must be deceiving me, because I know that the two of you are deep in the Precursor Basin, saving the dark eco-infected plants.
Apparently, the Precursor structure just off the coast leads to an underwater lost city. The Blue Sage has been trying to figure out how he can bring one of the chambers to the surface, but he was never successful. You should check it out.
Aren't there a lot of lurker sharks in that water?
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Of course not. Just looking out for Jack here. You know what a chicken he can be.
Well, if you swim out over the coral reef, I doubt the lurker sharks will bother you. They don't like shallow water.
So yeah, we've got to raise a sunken chamber and heal some plants. Those are our two missions. I know Kira's got something else to say to me.
Did you swim out to the lost Precursor city yet? You should really try and raise the room the Blue Sage was after.
Yeah, so I want to go to that, to the lost Precursor city before going to the Precursor Basin, because Kira actually has another mission for us at the Precursor Basin, so I don't really want to go there until she's given us our mission for that yet. Anyways, now let's head down here. Yeah, I knew that thing was there.
Until we find out why the Blue Sage disappeared, you're going to need to collect 45 power cells to fuel his machine. Go get them.
You know, I just remembered that I kind of want to spend some orbs at the Oracle back in the first hub, so I guess let's show off this little teleporter. Because right now I have so many Precursor orbs that I will skip cutscenes if I talk to people. So yeah, let's quickly go get one of the 2 remaining power cells in this area. Won't take too long thanks to our roll jumps. I thought I screwed that up.
For your gift, another power cell is yours.
And I don't think this guy says anything special when you've already bought one and can't afford another.
Bring to me 120 Precursor orbs, and I will award you a power cell.
Yeah, same thing as before. It looks like you insert the Precursor orbs in the nose up there, and then they come out the mouth down here. The power cell comes out the mouth down here. And they store the power cells in the eyes, so it makes full use of all of the features of its face. Which is a pretty neat design. Anyways, I'm down to 43 Precursor orbs, so I can pick up quests without completing them. Not that you would instantly complete the quest, but, you know, I want to get the scenes where you don't have enough, as well as the ones where you do have enough, you know? Yeah, and Samos is back here, too. That's also something I wanted to show. Kira doesn't come back, though. Let's take a look inside the house. Because you never really get to look in these places. You can do that for the other houses too. But those characters aren't as noteworthy as Kira. Samos and Kira. Samos doesn't have a hidden room up here though. Like an inaccessible room like Kira does. Anyways, the reason why I wanted to go and spend that now, as I already said, is because, you know, there's characters here that want us to pay them orbs. Like right away.
Beware of the dark light, for it has twisted the fate of one of you. Bring me 120 Precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
And just like with the first Oracle, he means the opposite of what you would expect him to mean. And if you've played the second and third game in the series, you would know that.
Present 120 Precursor orbs, and a power cell will be your reward.
When you think this thing is talking about Jack, it's talking about Daxter. When you think this thing is talking about Daxter, it's talking about Jack. It's crazy. Because you know they didn't plan that far ahead, but it just worked out that way, which is nice.
Interesting.
That way's the Precursor Basin. But we're gonna need that path for something here in Rock Village.
You two look like a couple of capable fellows. I've got a research project going, and maybe you could help me out.
Hey, we're the ones on a big quest here. We ask you for help.
Well, perhaps we can help each other. I've been studying the burrowing habits of lightning moles in the Precursor Basin next to our village for years. But now those awful lurkers have scared the moles to the surface. And since they're blind as bats, they can't find their way back underground. If you could herd them back into their burrowing tunnels, you might just save their lives. I've got a power cell that says you can do it.
Yeah, lightning moles. We can. Maybe for 2 power cells.
Nice try. But I would be willing to part with another power cell if you two find me 90 precursor orbs for my research equipment. Fair enough?
Sounds fair to me. Now, you see some blue eco over there. We're gonna use that in a second.
Did you herd those lightning moles back underground? You should hurry. The direct sunlight isn't good for them.
Now, we need to somehow get
Got to
that
back to my research.
blue eco to power that little device over there. And that's tricky.
I need those orbs if I'm going to continue my research.
But the secret is that there's actually another piece of blue eco on the way there. It's just a little bit out of the way. Because it's over here. But it's still really difficult to do. And you can kind of get caught on the walls a bit. And touching fiery meteors hurts. There we go. I got to it just barely in time. And we can get our precursor orbs.
Oh, no, not another hero. I lost my shorts on this so-called hero's big fight against the monster up there. Trust me, the smart money's on the monster. That wager pretty much tapped me out. So's, I got a proposal. Bring me 90 orbs to get me back on my feet and out of this barrel, and I'll give you a power cell in return. And if you're game, I do have one more bet online. My big comeback. Beat the record time racing Dead Man's Gorge in the Precursor Basin, and I'll get a pretty payoff. For that, I'll give you another power cell.
So he has 2 things for us to do. We can pay him, and we can beat the race that he wants us to beat. You actually wouldn't be able to access the race unless you talk to this guy first. So this is a mission that you have to accept before you can do it.
Well, what are you waiting for? This barrel's getting itchy. Beat the best time down Dead Man's Gorge, and we'll both be winners.
And of course we can talk to this guy too and see what his story is.
Hey, don't forget about those orbs I need. 90 will get you one. One power cell, that is.
Because he looks like he had a rough time.
Oh, my aching head.
Hey, that's one of your vital organs. Walk it off, tough guy.
Oh, sure, I was tough once. Maybe even the toughest of them all. I single-handedly defended this village from those horrid creatures for almost a year. Then that horrible monster arrived and commenced the boulder bombardment. So, full of valor, armor shining in the sun, I climbed the hill to take him on. But he pounded me like one tenderizes a yakao steak.
Have you tried attacking him with your melodrama? 'Cause it's killing me.
After my last stunning failure, he sealed the passageway to his roost with a 30-ton boulder, leaving no way for anyone to challenge him again. So, our sage, a master of blue eco and a mechanical genius, devised a machine capable of lifting the boulder out of the way. But alas, he disappeared before we had a chance to turn it on. And he took all of his power cells with him. At least I was able to pull enough pontoons out of our bridge to prevent that monster from coming down here to do me harm.
Yeah, good job, tough guy. But we're gonna need you to put him back and stuff.
Oh, sure. And seal my doom? All right. Fine. Bring me 90 Precursor orbs and I'll let the pontoons loose. But I'm not going to fight that monster again.
So yeah, this guy is actually a pretty important guy that we talked to, because we need to pay him in order for that bridge to be built. So yeah, we're gonna want to pay him as soon as we can.
Take all the time you want bringing me the Precursor orbs. I'm not looking to fix the pontoon bridge anytime soon.
But we're looking to fix it soon. So yeah, like if you dip into this water, that shark will be coming fast. Yeah, we don't want to mess with that guy. Anyways, so I did say we were going to be going to this level over here first. I mean, first let's... Alright, we still need one more scout fly that's across the bridge. But yeah, I did say we would be going to this level first. So that's what I'm gonna do, but we will be doing that in the next video. But before I end things off, just let me get across here. Yeah, the Lost Precursor City. This is where we're gonna be going in the next video. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.